The internet hates Chuck E. Cheese. This is a fact that is completely undeniable when you search up Chuck E. Cheese in any review site. Scrolled through 5 pages of consumer reviews and I only found probably 2 reviews that were above 2 stars. The complaints to Chuck E. Cheese are nearly endless, but by golly are they funny. Your family is not safe here. Not all cameras work in event of an emergency. My mother, 59, and I, 29, were victims of an aggravated assault and battery case at Chuck E. Cheese. My mother, an active disabled citizen, wait, is she active or disabled? Was surprised and punched directly to the temple over a dispute of tickets. You're seriously gonna just beat the shit out of grandma over 5 tickets? You know you can buy tickets for a penny at Chuck E. Cheese, right? My mother then fell to the floor, and the female that hit my mom continued to punch my mother over and over while she was screaming "stop and help" for several moments. My son, 6, then ran to the other side of the Chuck E. Cheese, crying, saying grandma was being attacked. I've been to Chuck E. Cheese a lot. I mean, not in a while. I went a ton when I was a kid, but I always liked it, and I never saw one elderly woman had the shit beaten out of her over 5 tickets either. So I guess Chuck E. Cheese has just taken a dark turn. I mean, you know, you do some bath salts and just head on down to the old arcade, but grandma crosses you, tries to take your tickets. I mean, what are you gonna do, really? Are you just gonna let her have them? What the hell? Not a chance. This one's kind of long, but you can read it. This one, clearly the Chuck E. Cheese pirates took over. They essentially just stole all the shit at their party. They took their presents, chairs, food, goods, services, slaves, everything. It's crazy. And clearly the pirate captain, the manager, Cheryl, was just amused by it and just let it happen. Another thing that's extremely prominent in these reviews is that no one seems to know the name of the restaurant they're at. When it did come to our showtime where Shicky dances with the kids. Are you honestly telling me you think that this restaurant is called Shicky Cheeses? Really? You think that Shicky's gonna come out and dance around with all the kids? Maybe Shicky is just Chucky's, like, mentally challenged sidekick. I bet that's it. Like, he was the opening act. That makes more sense. So, I went to this so-called place where a kid can be a kid. Well, first of all, that's not what it's called. You're already wrong. I went for the free Wi-Fi and crappy juice and crackers. I don't think that's why you went. All I was met with was a bunch of screaming, "Oh, I can't say that on YouTube," and a giant mouse on crack. What the hell, Chuck? I think that Chris of Ermanville Other thinks that Chuck is the manager and not the mouse guy. Also, it really cracks me up that this is the only 5-star review I could find. My kids had their birthdays in Chuck E. Cheese in Huntington Beach, California. Of course, Chuck E. Cheese. And I originally thought that, alright, that might have been a typo. But then, of course, they referred to it farther down in the Torrance branch of Chuck Cheese. And then later at the bottom, Chuck Cheese again. Anyway, they didn't accept this and told us we have to go back there, which is 1 hour from our home. I spent more than $300 for my kids to collect that amount of ticket. That was cheaper for me if I go to Toys R Us and bought that price. Now my kids hate Chuck Cheese and they don't want to go again. It's just too bad about Chuck Cheese. And I guess if you spend $300 at Toys R Us, that price is now cheaper. It has been a long time since I have been to Chuck E. Cheese. It has gotten very bad. I mean, how would you know that if it's been a long time since you've been there? Not only does everyone get the name wrong, they all get the name wrong in different ways. I have not seen the same misspelling twice. And here we have the 3... Oh, shit. The bottom one's cut off. I'll put it in a second. Turkey Cheese is always a fun spot for the kids. Turkey Cheese. Turkey Cheese. Really? Really? Come on. Like... You can't do any better than Turkey Cheese and Strange Mouse. 3 stars. That one just says it all. Jason is clearly the wordsmith. And, of course, in keeping with the spelling tradition, we have Arlette B. I love coming to Chunky E. Cheese. Truly more eloquent words were never spoken, and still it amazes me that no one has made the same spelling error yet. And last but not least, the way one sentence can say it all, the best, truly the best for last. A kid slapped me, 1 star. That just says it all. Mini Miranda has really summed up Chuck E. Cheese in 4 words. A kid slapped me. At least she didn't spell any of the words wrong. And on that perfectly sane note, that's the end of this video. Please, if you've seen any more Chuck E. Cheese reviews that are better than this, comment them. I have to see more. These just made my day. That's it.